You didn't die on Tuesday, but you were going to. You even set the time, late enough that everyone would be asleep, late enough that you convinced yourself it wouldn't feel violent. You sat on the edge of the bed with a bottle of pills in your left hand and a note in your right. But your sister knocked on your door. You opened it, frustrated and bothered. She asked what time Mom would be home. She was trying to sound casual, but you could hear it in her voice, the way she didn't want to be alone. So you said soon, and you thought tomorrow. Tomorrow would be the day time would stop, but you didn't die on Wednesday either. You almost did, but the dog wouldn't stop barking in the yard, scratching at the door like the world was ending. You let him in. He leaned his whole body against your legs like you were the only solid thing in that house. You stood there with his fur in your hands and thought tomorrow. But on Thursday, when the house was quiet, your friend called and asked if you could run an errand with her because she hates going places alone. You almost said no. You almost said you were busy ending your life. Instead, you grabbed your keys. In the car, the radio host laughed too loud and said your favorite band is finally coming to your city. You've wanted to see them live since you were 12. You pictured it for a second, crowded room, drunk on tequila and adrenaline, singing something that once kept you alive. You hated that it made you hesitate. Tomorrow, you told yourself. But you didn't die on Friday because your mom asked for help with the groceries and you carried the milk in like you weren't thinking about not being here to drink it. You didn't die on Saturday because your brother needed a ride home. He talked the whole time and you caught yourself laughing once and it scared you. Would this be the last memory your brother had of you? You didn't die on Sunday because the laundry had to be moved to the dryer and you couldn't stand the idea of something else rotting in that house. Tomorrow kept coming, and it wasn't always about someone else. It was the way the sky looked bruised and purple at 7 p.m., the way hot water felt on your shoulders, the way you still haven't tried that place everyone keeps talking about, the way part of you is still curious. That's the part that pissed you off the most, because you didn't just stay for them. You stayed because some small, stubborn part of you still wanted to see what happens next. You didn't die on a Tuesday, and then it was next Tuesday and the one after that. And you kept saying tomorrow like you had already made a promise to death. But tomorrow kept choosing you instead. And you finally realized you didn't really want to die. You were just waiting to want to live.